Number 3, customer service experience. How will you turn routine transactions into memorable, enjoyable experiences? How many of you ladies or guys go to Starbucks occasionally and not really sure what you're going to buy, but you're there for a meeting, and therefore you just buy something? You know what I mean? I do it all the time. I meet somebody there and I'm like, courtesy purchase, freaking barista. Right, you do that? You buy something, you're not really getting a muffin, you're like, that's 7,000 calories I just ate. I guess my diet's screwed. You're like, I'm just going to buy something, right? And then you sit there and kind of nibble at it because you're in a meeting. You know, but people go there because it's the third place. Anybody read his book? It's not home, it's not work, it's the third place. Make your business the third place, or make your presentation the third place. Make it so that I can't stop wanting to hang out with you because you're so either funny, you're energetic, you're serious, you're just, I don't know, something. Make me, be compelling, or I want to be by you. Does that make sense? I had an insurance guy who hired me to do consulting with him, and he smells like fish. Like, really, literally. Like Dr. Atkins, like he's cooking fish and chicken all the time. I'm like, Brody, every time I'm with you, I smell this fish. He's like, yeah, I kind of do. Fish, like fish. You start realizing, like, he smells like fish, he looks like he's got the third grade boy haircut thing, going on. He's just got a lot of problems, you know what I mean? But no one to talk to him. I'm a consultant, so my job is to yell at him professionally. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Broseph, let's talk about your, he's meeting people at his office, and his office has a cat, and the cat pees. So you go there and you're, fish and cat pee, perfect. How many of you met somebody at their home business and it smelled like cat pee or some kind of smell that wasn't good? Anybody done that? You ever met somebody, You ever met somebody who decided not to buy as soon as you met them just because of something weird? So the customer service, let's think about it. And those of you who work for somebody else and you want to go up the corporate ladder, just make sure that you project the job you want, not the job you have. Whoa! Right? The job you want, not the job you have. So if you're at a job and you're like, someday I want to be the CEO, look how he dresses and start dressing like him. Is that fair? No. But how many of you have been to the mall and you prejudge somebody? Ladies especially. Come on, ladies. I see you do all the time. We go to the mall. Dude's got a tattoo on his neck. Probably a good guy. Probably has some personal troubles. And I turned his life around. He's awesome. Okay? So he's walking at the mall and there's ladies like, you don't even talk to him. He's got the tattoo on the neck. You know what I mean? I mean, if he wanted to just change his commercial, his personal commercial, and just change the way he looked, would you maybe more inclined to talk to him? Right? How many of you are missing out on a promotion because of the way we dress, or missing out on a big deal because, does that make sense? So just be thinking about, dress for the role you want, not the role you have. And for the record, my buddy who's into the pop music, Ryan, if you look him up on Google, he wears like weird leather straps on his wrist all the time. We mess with him at ORU. We're like, dude, why are you rocking a considerable amount of leather straps and a shirt that definitely my 4th grade friend wore? Why are you wearing that? Like a Star Wars shirt, where you definitely see a male nipple, tight shirt. And he's like, oh man, that's just what, because he's a musician, so you got to dress the part. You know what I mean? If you dress like you're an executive, but you're a musician, you kind of freak people out. So dress the role for the role you want to have. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. So we're moving along here. What will you offer beyond your product and service? Point B. What's the addictive quality? Anybody hear of a place you go back to other than Starbucks just because it's a fun experience? Something? What do you go back to? Certain bars. Certain bars. How about certain cities? Like Austin, isn't there kind of a seductive something? You go to the weird place, or Charleston. Any cities you go to where it's just kind of a fun area, there's an aura. Anybody here felt that aura, that entertainment, that dining, that retail, that something, that, I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? There's a coffee shop, and I'm not going to mention the name of it, but everything I've ever ordered there sucks, but I go back. I can't figure it out. You know what I mean? There's a place I went for breakfast the other day where the images, I'm not going to talk about it, the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's got carpet from like 84, images from like 91, wallpaper from 94, a waitress who's mean, and we all go back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why? We don't know. We just do. Purple cow. It's something. Think about the experience. What's the experience? What's the aroma, the aura, the addictive quality of you and your personality? Point number 4. Product service wow. How will you systematically exceed your customers' expectations every time? Let's talk about exceed. Exceed meaning to what? Anybody? To go above and beyond? Okay. Think of a service that went above and beyond recently. Anybody think of a service that went above and beyond? Anybody think of one? Anybody want to volunteer? Yes, ma'am.
I had an experience where I was searching for something at a store, and they only had a small selection, and the lady used to work at a competitor, and she went on the phone and called that store to see if they had what I was looking for, even though it took away sales from her business.
Anybody else have an experience like that? Like where you have that kind of, do you have it sounds like you have a great, great experience there. Like you're going, this lady's great. Did she earn some loyalty points from you?
I would go back because she did that, yeah.
Yeah. How many people buy stuff from someone where it doesn't make any sense? Maybe you bought insurance from a dude who's married to someone you know, or a lady married to someone. You buy insurance and the rate is clearly higher than somebody else, but you just like him, right? It's that relationship thing, right? You know what I mean? So just go over and above. So if you work in the corporate structure, exceed the expectations, right? Or if you have a customer, just try to wow them. And you're asking, well, what specifically do I do? Whatever it takes to wow. Does that make sense? Anybody been on a Southwest Airlines flight where you had a flight attendant that was hilarious, or that rapped or sang a song? Was it awesome? We went recently coming back from Vegas, and the lady's like, guys, our flight's running a little bit late, and we don't want anyone to ever have a bad memory, so we're going to serve free alcohol until you forget. And everyone's like, yeah, So we get back to Tulsa at like midnight, and we're just so hammered, we're all calling taxis and stuff, But we remember it as a great thing. Does that make sense to you guys? It's just whatever it takes to go over and above.